All right, folks, we are back here on WLTH 1370 AM. It is 7:50 p.m., so I guess we're probably not going to take any more calls because we got to get quickly into this story. I just wanted to hit on this story that sort of blew up a few weeks ago about the owner of the Dallas Cowboys, Jerry Jones, getting caught in a picture. Well, basically, the Little Rock Nine, I know a lot of you out there probably know about the Little Rock Nine. They were the ones that integrated the schools in Little Rock, Arkansas in 1957. They were sent in with the military by, I believe, Dwight D. Eisenhower, if I'm not mistaken. And so Jerry Jones, who is the current owner of the Dallas Cowboys, a team that's worth, I believe, $8 billion or something in that range, a picture basically came out where he was standing in the crowd of white people who were, yelling at black people because they didn't want them to come in their schools. Now, there's no proof that Jerry Jones was one of the people yelling. He says that he was just standing around. I don't have any proof that he did anything wrong. I don't have any proof that he yelled, "nigger, go home," or threw a brick at any black people. So right. I'm not going to say he did it.
We just got this photo.
Yeah, we just have this photo of him standing in the back somewhere.
Yeah.
Observing.
I've seen the photo. I mean, I looked at it like, yeah. It was hard for me to figure out which one was him.
Right. So he was just in the photo, and everybody's all like, one thing that annoys me is in this sort of discourse that we have now with the internet and with our culture and the media, news media, this apples and oranges comparison. So you saw LeBron James and you saw the few other people like, well, Kyrie Irving, they got mad at Kyrie Irving because he tweeted out a link about, to a documentary, but ain't nobody saying nothing about Jerry Jones. And I'm like, dude, this was 70 years ago at this point. This was 65 years ago, and we don't have proof that Jerry Jones even did anything. So, look, I do think that even though we don't have proof Jerry Jones did anything, I do think this gives us an opportunity to talk about the kids who we do see yelling "nigger, go home" in the picture. Those kids all became doctors, lawyers, teachers, police officers. They became sort of the members of society who I'm sure had to deal with black people all these years since then. And that's why I think it's important to talk about that, not to make it out to be like Jerry Jones committed some crime or something. He was just there. So when you saw the picture and the hullabaloo, what did you think about it?
I was like, what's up?
That's what I'm saying.
What's this? I mean, he says he really doesn't remember much about it. That's okay. I could imagine that being the case. Unless you got something that connects him, to one of the guys right there in the front row, which he wasn't. Right. Unless you got something that he's written or said that connects him to Governor Wallace.
Right.
I mean, unless you got something that says he's not the guy who owned the team that put money into the pockets of people like Deion Sanders.
Right.
He's like Forrest Gump.
Right.
He just happened to be there.
Right. And so, like, I hate when we do this because we say, like, oh, well, because America's unfair to black people or America's unfair to this black person, so now I'm going to be unfair to this white person, just to sort of make up for the fact that white people are, white people are unfair to black people. Look, I'm not a huge fan of Jerry Jones. I wasn't a fan of how he acted during the Colin Kaepernick situation. I'm pro letting adults be adults, and if they want to just kneel to protest, I don't know why he just couldn't let them do that. But
yeah.
But ultimately, still, I don't have proof Jerry Jones did anything bad. I don't have proof that he's in the KKK or that he's some racist white supremacist. But the other people in those pictures are your teachers, your cops, your doctors, your firemen. It's important that we talk about that type of institutional racism, because all those people in that picture who did not want those kids to go to school, again, those are people who to this day will probably sit and talk to black people and tell black people that there's no such thing as institutional racism. There's no racism. and look us in the eyes, knowing that they were in 1957 throwing bricks at the Little Rock Nine.
Yeah. What a wonderful world.
Yes, what a wonderful world. Indeed, I'm sorry, folks. We got to get up on out of here.
But we enjoyed all the callers.
Yes, we did. I'm sorry, callers. We're not going to be able to take you because, again, if we stay here too late, Marion Williams personally comes down.
Yeah.
Physically throws us out.
Unless we can get some sponsorship for another hour,
exactly.
I think we got to go.
We have to go. So please feel free to chop it up with me on Twitter at The Chemist Lives. The Chemist is spelled with the K, as I am a product of the Gary Community School System. We can talk about politics, music, sports. You can tell me how terrible I am at my job. And you can watch clips from this show at the YouTube page, Scott Cannon WLTH. Where can they contact you, Rev?
Well, I do have a Facebook page, Reverend Delwyn X. Campbell Sr. Find me there. I'm at St. John's Evangelical Lutheran Church, corner of 10th and Taft, every Sunday at 9 a.m. and every Wednesday at 6 p.m. And I'm at Good Shepherd Lutheran Church, right across the street from Gary Roosevelt on 25th Avenue, every Sunday morning at 11 a.m. And so you all know where to find me.
Yes,
I'm not hiding. I'm looking for you.
Right. And you can interact with all of us at WLTH at the new website, WLTHradio.com.
That's right.
You can actually listen to WLTH 24 hours a day. We actually have we're streaming 24 hours a day now. You can go on the website and listen to the stream.
Man.
And so go ahead and do
dream
that.
come true.
Yes.
Look at that.
You can check us out on the Facebook page, WLTH Radio. You can tweet at us at WLTH Radio and even see us on Instagram at, you guessed it, WLTH Radio.
Hi.
And you can listen to me and the Rev every Friday right here from 6 to 8 Central Standard Time. So for station owner Marion Williams, station manager Natalie Emmons, I'm Scott Cannon. This was Issues and Answers on WLTH 1370 AM. God bless the working class. God bless organized labor. And Rev,
God bless you.
We are out, human beings.